Man, if you're a Kyle Larson fan, oh man, I can't imagine being a Kyle Larson fan throughout this past weekend. Kyle Larson winning the 2023 Knoxville Nationals for the second time in his career in the World of Outlaws Sprint Kart Series. Yesterday, Kyle Larson reviewed. Wow, I can't imagine being a Kyle Larson fan this past weekend. Saturday night, Kyle Larson won the 2023 Knoxville Nationals for a second time in the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series. Yesterday, Kyle Larson got his 2023 Indy 500, no, not 2023, 2024 Indy 500 and 2024 Coca-Cola 600 liveries revealed for next year's Memorial Day weekend. And even though Larson did not win the Indy road course race yesterday, but Larson fans, y'all have it good once again as usual. And speaking of Kyle Larson, well, Larson fans, I got something good for y'all. And this is honestly one of my favorite throwbacks from last year. And we're gonna be reviewing Kyle Larson's 2022 Hendrick Chevrolet Chevy Camaro throwback from Hendrick Motorsports. This is a throwback to I almost said Richmond Raceway. This was a throwback to Tim Richmond in the Busch Series back in 1984. And I gotta say, this is, excuse me, out of all the liveries from Hendrick Motorsports last year, this one's my favorite, and controversial opinion, my only favorite. I'll get to that in a moment. So let's go with the box. We got Gen 7, 2022 season, Hendrick Motorsports, Kyle Larson, ages 4 and up. NASCAR Cup Series logo. Kyle Larson number 5, HendrickCars.com throwback, 2022 Camaro 01. Limited edition code, NASCAR logo. Ages 4 and up. Axe Racing Collectibles, Lionel Racing, the official diecast of NASCAR. Gen 7, 2022 season. Barcode 164 scale. You got the NASCAR hologram, www.lionelracing.com. Lionel Racing, RCCA Elite, GM official licensed product, handcrafting channel, officially licensed product. And you got all these licenses and credits in the address. With that being said, let's open this bad boy up. Oh my goodness. I've been wanting this car, and I'm just glad to have it. I say that for a lot of diecasts I want, but hey, I'm just glad to have this one. No exception. Alright, oops. Oh, zoomed in too far. Alright. Oh, let me get the hairs out of the way. Alright, I think we're good to go. Here we are, so let's go over the car. Alright. And I know some of you guys are getting tired of me saying this, but even though I'm not a fan of the number placements mandatorily being forward, this livery does fit well with the numbers being forward. So anyway, we got the number 5, you got the Hendrick Chevrolet, you got the Chevy logo, Get by Ethanol. We got a decal of an individual. I'm assuming it's a tribute. I could be wrong. Someone help me out, please. Thanks. You got Valvoline, and you got the winner decal when Larson won at Auto Club. You got Acronis, Exalta, Cincinnati, Freightliners, Mac Tools, Siemens. Kyle Larson's name. You got the number 5. You got the NASCAR International throwback logo. NASCAR salutes. You got Kyle Larson's last name with the Chevy logo. And you got the Crooked Hendrick Chevrolet, HendrickCars.com, Chevy Bowtie, 2 Z01 logos. Chevy Bowtie once again, number 5, Z01, Hendrick Motorsports. Same side as the left. HendrickCars.com, number 5, Camaro, Valvoline, Chevy Bowtie. You got number 5 on the roof, HendrickCars.com. Kyle Larson's last name, once again, on the rear name banner. And on the deck lid, you got 16 Chevrolet locations nationwide. I think that's a reference to like Rick Hendrick's dealerships. Anyway, so I love this throwback. It is my favorite Hendrick throwback of 2022. And remember what I said about controversial opinion? Well, if you guys are not soft or offended easily, if you're like not those kind of NASCAR fans, well, here it is. This is the only good Hendrick throwback of 2022. I tried to like William Byron's throwback last year, but the numbers of the 24 was way too forward. Alex Bowman's Ally throwback to Mark Martin. I don't know. It just gives me Ryan Newman 2019 throwback vibes. Does work well. Chase Elliott's throwback. Chase Elliott's throwback to Jimmy Means. I would have liked that, and I would have gotten that car, maybe, on Authentics. If it wasn't for Lineup being like, hey, let's use the backup one as a diecast instead of the original. And to this day, that insults the hell out of me. I think it's insulting that Elliott's backup Darlington throwback was being made and not the original, which is stupid. And I don't like that. It's ugly, and I think it's an insult to Jimmy Means. So, as for this one, this was my favorite. Like I said, the numbers do go well. The number 4 does go well with this livery. It's a simple livery. Just a beautiful car. I just love that the stars just like goes all the way up here. And honestly, it matches well with Tim Richmond's original 1984 throwback. I really like this. I really like how it's done. The font, the crooked sponsor, the stars, and also this car just has a black spoiler and black splitter. That's it. And I just like this throwback. It's simple. It matches Tim Richmond's throwback, and I like it. I like it. It really matches well. I like throwbacks that match well. So, yeah. That's about it. I think that's all there is to say. Just an amazing throwback in my opinion. Simple but awesome. It's unfortunate that Larson spun and had engine issues. Just a shame. But that's how it is, unfortunately. It happened. But still an amazing throwback. I'm happy to own this car. And I think that's all. I don't want to keep doing filler like I usually do. So I'm just going to end it here. That's going to do it for another Diecast review. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this Diecast review. This is the Impress 2000 by the original Impress 2000 YouTube channel. Signing off. Goodbye, everybody. And Kyle Larson fans, the good ones, of course. Y'all have a good... How do y'all do it?